Hey girl, if you are new to makeup and you're trying to figure it out, you need to not start at drugstore brands. You need to not really even start at Ulta either, because at Sephora, you can try it on. And I know that sounds like a leap because, makeup is not cheap when you start at Sephora. I mean, even Ulta sometimes. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's good to be able to touch, try, and see what works for your complexion, for your skin tone, for your skin type. Because I went through so much trial and error of just buying drugstore makeup that I thought was gonna look good on me, and I didn't, and I just gave up on makeup. Like all of my 20s, I was not wearing makeup because I said, oh, why does concealer make me look blue? I didn't know the difference between warm and cool or even neutral. So I wasted so much time and money because I wasn't able to try it on. I would buy it, then get home and look like a clown. Now, I'm not knocking drugstore makeup by any means because I still love me a e.l.f. I love me a Maybelline. I love me some Revlon. But when you're starting out, I just feel like it's best to be able to try on the makeup so that you can know what's gonna work for you, because you don't wanna get all excited. You watch these girls' YouTube videos, you get on TikTok, you see these videos, and you're excited to try it, and you get home and you don't use any of it. That's the worst feeling ever, and I went through that before. So I'm trying to help you. Now, I will say that Ulta will return things even after you use it, which is obviously very helpful. Sephora does the same thing as well. Also, don't sleep on MAC either. Don't sleep on MAC because that's also another place that you can try things on. But even though Ulta will take the return, I just feel like it's better to just know I'm gonna like it when I leave. Like, I just want to know, like, yeah, that one, this is that girl. And especially too, when you go in knowing exactly what you want, like, it just makes it easier for everybody. The main starting point though, if you're a beginner to makeup, is find somebody in your complexion and you like how they do their makeup. There's a million makeup girls on the internet. Study her. Study what concealer she uses, study what foundation, study what brushes, what techniques, study what looks that she does that are your favorite, and screenshot those, and then go to the store and try them on. And I've even showed a lady at Sephora a lip combination, like, I want a lip like this. And she was able to pull up a girl's Instagram who had like so many different lip combos. And the girl was about my complexion, because the lady who was helping me was white. So she probably knows, like, okay, I don't really know how to help brown or black people when they come in here, but I do work here and I should know something. So she had a resource and she was a smart girl. She pulled up this black girl's IG who had all these different lip combos, and she had all of them tagged. And she was able to find me my staples that I still use. And this was maybe like 3 years ago now. It's 2025. Hello. I was about to say 3 years ago now. And I just feel like had it not been for her, I just would have been buying things, not even knowing where to start. Like, there's so many brands, there's so many different shades, there's so many combos. It can be really overwhelming if you are starting off from scratch. So do your research. Do your research. Dig a little. Even a couple times I've watched a couple girls' lives who are makeup artists, or just get ready with me, and who I like I said, like, okay, my complexion, I like how she does her makeup. I just really studied that technique, like what powders does she use, what layering techniques. And I'm still a beginner. I'm still learning. Like, I feel like I still kind of feel like a brand new baby when it comes to this. But I just feel like I learned a couple things, but all the things that I've learned from someone else. Because even recently, I didn't know about pressed powder, which is kind of like, duh, how do you not know that? And if you're a beginner, you may not know either. But pressed powder, this is my BFF Jill. Millennial talk. BFF Jill. But this is my new favorite piece of makeup. And no shade to the Ulta employees, but I feel like people that work at Sephora, they're sometimes a little bit more knowledgeable in makeup and into the brands and what's gonna work for you. And also they do carry higher end brands. So what you may feel like, okay, this brand of makeup is really expensive, it is a higher quality and it'll probably last and it'll probably one of your good staples, versus you trying 4 or 5 different drugstore brands of a concealer, you know? So it's like you can get straight to the points and find your staple, because trial and error is not fun. Me, I like to aim and get it right the first freaking time, and I did not. I went through lots of trials and a couple years of just not really knowing where to start or what to do. Some of my favorite makeup girls are Jade Pierce. I love how she does her makeup. Also, Tia Renee. Those are my favorites. Tia is really like my favorite, and Tia is really good too, because on her YouTube, she does full face looks with drugstore brands, and I really admire that. But as I stated, I go straight where I can try it on. Like, I need to know that I can return it. If I don't like it, I want to touch it and feel it first. And the other key thing to makeup is you really just have to practice. Like, you really just have to keep doing it and work at it every day. Like, you're just not gonna try a makeup look once a week, even like once a month, and just get it. Like, you have to keep practicing, keep getting excited about it, and keep learning, because it's an art. It really is an art. You need to find out what works for you, what works for your face shape, what works with your skin type. And if you've never done it before, you're not gonna learn that quickly or easily unless you apply it. I look really crazy right now. Like, this eyebrow pencil, this is Revlon, and this is my favorite. And my friend just told me the other day, like, you need to try Urban Decay eyebrow pencil. And I'm not saying I don't, but if it's broke, don't fix it. And I do like to save money when I can. I do like to save money when I can. So, like, even though I do like some of the more expensive brands, if I found a cheap brand first, I'm not about to cut that off for that. Because my little Revlon, I be doing, like, look at that. It be doing what it needs to do. She gets the job done. Say, look.